Oh, Mr. Bobbins. Oh, Mr. Bobs, how we miss you.
I miss my dog. I miss my dog, man. It's really more our dog.
Oh, dude, fucking your dog and then fucking Ross's fucking.
Yeah,
Buds.
dude, and then Buds, dude. I even told him, I was like, I can't believe, dude, Buds was out the door like just a month or two behind Bubs.
Ah, Jesus Christ, dude.
They were the coolest pair of dogs, man.
This fucking year, man. Anyways.
All right, fucking 2020.
Shaboom! Oh, nice, Ryan. Is that how we're gonna start this?
I'm sorry, I had to clear the throat. That way you can...
Just a gnarly fucking... Anyways, we're fucking back. Homies are back. Fucking cheers, brother.
All right, how you guys doing out there? It's been a minute for us.
Well, last time we were here, one of our good friends died, so that's how 2020 has been. Like fucking
So
just
far.
death all around, man. Friends, pets, the country,
Dreams.
our dreams, our hopes. Well, what else is dying?
The music scene.
The music scene is dead. I mean, it was kind of dead before.
It was kind of, yeah,
You know.
it was death rattling there for a minute.
You know, just at the doorstep, man. Just like, you guys should stop playing music.
Right?
Ain't nothing happening.
It had dialed death's number. He just hadn't arrived at the house yet.
Dude, it's so fucking bad, man. But anyways, man, how's it going, dude?
Man, pandemic, brother. Got so busy. My job's crazy right now. I can't believe the state of the world right now, man. It's so crazy.
Well, what's today? It's October 10th. We're like 20-something days away from an election. Holy shit, man. I mean, shit, it's cray-cray right now. I can't imagine just what's going to happen next week and the week after that and just anything
dude,
leading up to the election.
Every week where we get closer, it's like society is more crazy and more psychotic, dude. I can't believe the things that are going on. And, dude, and the arguments online right now. I am so tired of hearing all this political arguments, dude. I cannot. And I just want everybody to know. I'm going to step right out there. We have a little bit of difference of opinion, so don't hold us on anything. But I am not the hugest Trump fan. But I cannot imagine voting for child sniffer Biden. You know what I mean? Like, dude, there's like hundreds of videos of him touching and messing around with kids, thinking he's going to get away with it because he's a rich man. You know what I mean? And the only person I would probably vote Biden over would be Hillary Clinton.
Whoa, dude. I don't know, man. I would have to cast my vote for Biden. I don't know. He seems like a really nice guy.
That's what I'm saying. I would vote for Biden only if it was running against Hillary Clinton. That'd be the only.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That'd be the only way. That'd be the only way.
I think I would do that too.
Because you cannot let pure evil concentrated evil into the office. You want to get suicided? That's how you get.
I don't want to get suicided,
That's
bro.
how you get suicided.
Matter of fact, hopefully YouTube doesn't pick up this and be like, oh, they mentioned Hillary Clinton.
Right? Send
her-
the boys to the house.
Send her an email.
Don't worry, if we send her an email, she'll just delete it.
Yeah. Smash it with a fucking hammer.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, Biden seems like a nice guy. He just seems like a mouthpiece for everything that's behind the whole, like, left fucking party. And, yeah, man.
Dude, to be honest, watching anything with Biden, it seems... Dude, I kid you not. It seems like they were like picking out people, to run on their cabinet, and he just kind of happened to wander into the building. He was in the wrong room or something, and then they're like, "Oh, look, Biden's here. Biden's gonna run." And then all of a sudden, now he's running.
They had so many other good options. I'm just mine was blown, dude. They went with this guy, and I'm like, dude, like you already was there for 8 years plus, total 47 years in fucking government.
And did absolutely nothing with that time. Zero. Did absolutely nothing. But now he's going to make all these really big, important changes, though. Right now, 2020, that's his year. That's his year.
Now is the time.
He's going to save us from the pandemic.
Yeah, I don't know. So have you gone into this protest? Good thing we don't have that shit in here, like... Everybody that goes protest for like Black Lives Matter and like even Antifa, it's like it's so sad, man. Like I have friends that are into that fucking Antifa shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to name names, but I have so much love for my friends that are into this shit. So I'm not like,
not bashing.
it's kind of like, because I know them, it's like I know that their heart's in the right place. Kind of like they want justice, and like who doesn't want social justice? Obviously, everybody wants to be fucking, you know, go for fairness and fucking for. But a lot of it just seems like misinformation. Like, dude, you're barking on the wrong tree, man. Like you're out there fucking marching over like misinformation, the way I see it, and it's not just like from seeing it. Like, I mean, you know me, dude. Like, I'm deep in this shit. Like,
I know you are, brother.
so it's like, well, why are they protesting this? And, well, they killed this guy, this and that. And then I'll go and watch like, the entire video. They fucking
from beginning to end.
Police reports. I'm just like, why are we burning the country down over this fucking criminal? And I'm not even talking about George Floyd. This like what happened to that fucking guy is like, dude, have you seen that video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Dude, like nobody should go out. No, nobody should go out like that. Like, I don't see how that guy doesn't get fucking life in prison. Like, apparently he's out on bail.
I read that
like,
too, and
it was like $1 million fucking bail.
Well, and I agree with you, dude. Like, I'm not. I can't believe that there's all this support for this guy who's a complete criminal. But at the same time, it's like nobody deserves what happened to him.
No,
you know what I mean. Like the cops should definitely be held accountable for what happened.
Well, it's like there's a reason why we have a fucking justice system. I mean, yeah, there are pieces of shit out there, but it's like we don't live in the fucking, I don't know what year, man, but like if you're a piece of shit, you get caught, you go to jail, and that's the end of it.
That's that. Yeah.
I mean, there's an argument for like fucking death penalties, and it doesn't apply to every state. I think that should be applied at every fucking state. Like, like if you take life, you deserve to have your life taken. You kind of just forfeit your right to be
alive
among any
seriously.
of us.
Yeah, no doubt.
But if you commit some fucking stupid crime, well, one of the things that this guy did, George Floyd did, was like he was like in a break and entry fucking robbery, and like he pointed his gun at this pregnant lady and fucking told her if she wanted to fucking die or some shit like that. But it's like, yeah, that's the kind of guy people are like, like the NBA putting his name on their jerseys.
Right, you got people wearing his face on their shirts and
like
justice for Floyd. And
two things can be true at the same time. One, he shouldn't fucking die like that because we have a fucking system. Like, I can't believe they couldn't just fucking put him in the car, like all 4 or 5 cops that were there. I'm like, you guys can't handle one guy.
There were 5 of you. 5 of you.
Like, how did it get to the point to where he's on the fucking ground?
I actually have some thoughts on that subject. If you'd like to go into it a little bit. I mean,
but it's like, okay, all right, but before you do, bottom line, dude, he ended up on the fucking pavement with a fucking knee on his neck for almost 9 fucking minutes. Was it 9 minutes or 8 minutes?
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, that, how does that happen? Nobody fucking stopped it. Like, I mean, you got officers everywhere. Just manhandle this fucking guy or tase him since he's resisting arrest. And obviously he was high as fuck, so I don't even think like tasers would have done anything. But either way, like, how can you guys not handle that better?
Out of all, 5, 6 cops that were right there handling him, how did not one of them go, hey, dude, you should probably take your knee off his neck?
Right.
Like, I don't mind if you restrain him, or here, let me hold him down so you can get your knee off his neck.
Usually they put their knee, like, on their back.
Yeah,
like,
right between the shoulder blades.
Make sure that he can't fucking move. But on his neck, I never even seen that before. But, two things can be true at the same time. There's what happened, and then there's also, like, let's not pretend he was some saint and some
random man walking out of a store.
Well, he had a daughter, and he had a family. I'm like, dude, a rapist can't have fucking kids, man. I mean, doesn't
serial killers have families
a serial killer
and kids.
A serial killer was a fucking baby once upon a time. So, like, everybody had a fucking
Jeffrey Dahmer had a mom. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that loved him.
Exactly, man. But it's so crazy that I think it's like a fucking perfect storm kind of situation, because none of that shit is fucking new. Let's fucking start from there. Like, police brutality and racism and all that. Like, none of that shit is fucking...
They've literally been doing it as long as there's been police.
This has never stopped. It didn't start with the fucking Trump administration. It existed with the Obama administration. And before that, and the fucking decades up before
we're talking hundreds of years they've been doing it.
And the fucking country wasn't fucking burning over. So, like, I think COVID... people locked up, and on top of their generation that we fucking make fun of, millennials and fucking all this shit, like, all these kids are so fucking soft and they don't have a fucking purpose in their fucking life. And then they fucking see this as like, oh, look, let's fucking be part of this mob mentality, like, we're part of something and we're gonna fucking protest something. you don't even know the whole fucking information. You don't even know what the fuck you're fighting
Dude,
for.
there are people who are there simply because their buddy was like, dude, you want to go fucking protest and go storm the blah, blah, blah. And they're like, hell yeah, man, I'm not doing anything. Let me grab my coat,
Right.
And they don't even know why they're there. They're there because Johnny invited them to come with them. And they wanted to be a part, like you said, they wanted to be a part of something
Right.
that they felt mattered to something.
Yeah, man, and then, the whole... But anyway, go ahead with what you were going to say about the...
Okay,
the whole thing.
Basically, we live in a time and age where now, I mean, like you said, the police brutality has been a thing. Like they've. Okay, let me back up. Let me back up.
Rodney King, he goes back.
Let me back up just a little bit. The problem is that when you give certain people the power of control, it goes to their heads in a way where they become a brutalizing people.
Yeah.
And it's been proven. Like I know this is kind of a different scenario, but have you ever heard of the Stanford prison experiment? Basically, a professor took like 6 or 8 normal people, just people from his college, and 4 of them, it was a social experiment where 4 of them were going to be guards and 4 of them were going to be prisoners. And he basically did this social experiment. I don't remember how long it was, 2 or 3 months or whatever, but it came over time. The 4 people who were the guards, who were good people, it happened over time dealing with people that were prisoners. They got brutal and turned into monsters just because they had the power in order to inflict that on the people that were underneath them.
Sounds like politicians in a nutshell.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And I'm not saying it's for everybody, but the thirst for power is built inside of every single human being.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, if you're a person who's got a normal mind, if you're on the 5th rung, you're reaching for the 7th. You know what I mean? If you're 10 feet up the rope, you're reaching 15 feet up the rope. Everybody wants to climb higher, and everybody wants more power because in your head, power comes with respect, and everybody wants to respect. Everybody wants to be respected. So. Basically, that basically showed that even normal people, everyday normal people, given enough power, will abuse it because, let's face it, we're humans.
Right.
And I'm not saying that, like, I'm accusing anybody in particular, you, me, anybody of like, well, if I had that position, I would totally stand and, do the right thing and blah, blah, blah. It's like, but you can. So, I'm brutalizing everybody.
I want all the money. I want all the power. You fucking peasants.
But basically, we live in a day and age now where police officers are a very, very unique area where in order to get into that position, you don't need very much training.
Not
you don't need very much time. You need barely anything.
It's too easy to be a cop, man. I looked into it, and I'm sure some cops be like, oh, well, it's so easy. Well, I don't want to be a fucking cop, idiot. I mean, I'm sorry, but, like, I've been pulled over by kids that look like they're just turned 18, dude. And then my future is in their hands. In the hands of a fucking 18, 20, even 21-year-old fucking kid who just fucking, like, think he's going to be a big shot and be like, well, I'm just going to fucking give you this kind of ticket. And you're like, who the fuck are you? Like, you don't even know what you're doing. Yeah, but you haven't even developed. Right. And you're out here, like, arresting people? And you're out here arresting people?
Like, do you even have hair on your nuts yet?
Fuck.
Like that's exactly what I'm saying though. Now you get people who feel like they're doing it for the right reasons. But let's say he went into we're just gonna make up a name. Let's say Greg. Greg went in to join the police academy because he wanted to do good. He was bullied in high school. He wanted to do the right thing and stop people from doing that. Now for the first time in his life, he's got some power that he can actually use.
He's got that uniform. And
exactly.
He's got that gun on his waist, man.
And he'll sit there with his hand on his gun with it unclicked, and he'll look down at the person, and in his head he's thinking, I get to decide what happens to this person.
And you know how it is, like, us that we fucking carry every fucking day, it's like you get a sense of, like, not that you're better than anybody else or you're superior, but you just have this sense of, like, you can't fuck with me. Like, I'm ready to fucking go. You cannot fuck with me.
I feel a general feeling of much safer and much more confident.
Right.
When someone is when I feel like a situation is going on.
So a police officer on top of the fucking uniform, they have a fucking gun. They're young as shit.
But a really huge difference is, dude, I like you said, I've carried for so long, so many days, so many weeks, so many months. I've carried for so long. Not one time if I had an inference where I've been, and I've run into these problems where I've had problems with people. Not once did I go, fuck, hey man, I got a gun, fuck you. But
not only that, if one of us ever had to use our guns, like even if we were in the fucking in the what would you say, like, it's our right to fucking do it, the right situation, we were fucking supposed to do it.
I still might not do it.
Well, not only that, like, we will still be in huge trouble. Like, you still get arrested until they investigate everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A cop gets to use his gun, and he doesn't get arrested. He doesn't go
Dude,
to fucking...
A cop
he goes home the same fucking night.
A cop could walk up to your door of your car with his gun just in his hand to talk to you, and he's in his right to do that. He can literally walk up to your window and already want you to see the gun and know that he has it, and already in a form of intimidation on you, like, you better not fuck around with me, son. I got a weapon. I'm a police officer. We don't fuck around here, you know? And that's basically what I was getting, my point of this, of getting into this, was we live in a day and age where it's easy for people to go into this position where now they have power and they abuse it simply because they have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's no one. I don't think any police officer. I'm not going to say any. There's probably exceptions, but many police officers who end up being in trouble for this stuff never went in going, I can't wait to rally on some fucking people and fucking just fucking bash heads, and I can't wait to just do this and do that. Ooh, I bought this thing with 17 rounds, one in the pipe. I can't wait to unload them on a gang member. You know, I mean, I'm not saying there's not people like that,
right?
But none of them went in there feeling that. But you also, on the other side of the coin, there's this thing where there's people I know online where pretty much every post they make, there's ACAB posted at the bottom. All cops are bastards, which is kind of a trend going on with I
haven't seen it, but
it's kind of a trend going on with a certain group of people, and
it's a dangerous thing to just fucking put a blanket over all the cops, you know?
Yes, it is.
I mean, as a society, we gave them the power to fucking protect us, quote unquote, but that was the purpose, and for the most part,
95% of them do their jobs properly.
Do their fucking job, man.
Otherwise, you would see a new George Floyd video every fucking day.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You would see one every day.
Yeah, and we gave them that fucking power, and like, it's not something like I'm proud to fucking admit or even talk about. Like, I think I have more interaction with cops than the normal fucking person.
Probably.
There's people like probably like middle-aged that have never dealt with cops. Dude, I've been dealing with cops since I fucking...
Well, and...
What was the first time I got arrested? I was... I was 21 the first time I got put in a fucking car. And it was one of the worst experiences. And I realized that I probably made it worse for myself, like my attitude, because I was drunk, whatever. And like everything was cool until I kind of like insulted one of them. But then again, I'm one guy, and at the time I'm like 150 fucking pounds. I mean, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? What was I ever gonna fucking do?
You're gonna take on both cops and just like handle it.
But I get arrested. I'm cooperating. Everything's cool. They're treating me well. We make it downtown. Everything's fine. Now I'm on booking, and then fucking they're having me up against the wall, and he's fucking checking my pockets again, even though they had checked me before they put me in the car. And then he put his hand on my back, and because I'm fucking drunk, like, I'm not really, like, I kind of lost my balance, and, like, I bumped my head against the fucking wall. And it was just a little bump, like,
dink. Like, yeah, a boop. You booped your head on the wall.
It was fucking nothing. I mean, hindsight, right? But at the moment,
as you were intoxicated, you were like, what the fuck?
I was like, hey, asshole, how about you fucking watch it? And he was like, what did you say? I was like, you fucking heard me. And when I said you fucking heard me, he gets on the fucking radio, and like within fucking seconds, 5 cops come running. I see him running through the fucking like
down the hallway or whatever.
Come to the office, and they just grab me and throw me down the fucking pavement, have me like face down. They pick me up on my hands and fucking legs, dude, like a fucking pig. Like, I've never felt less of a fucking human. So yeah, I'm not a fan of cops. People think people online or even my friends, they probably think I'm like this, like...
Blue Lives Matter guy?
What do they call it? Bootlicker? Like, oh, you bootlicker? I'm like, no, dude. I'm the farthest thing from it.
You've been getting harassed by... Dude, you've been profiled because of your skin and how you look so many fucking times, dude.
I've been profiled. That's not the first... I'm not going to talk about every time I got fucking arrested, but I know that that wasn't my first time. I've been arrested a few times, but like one of the 2 other times that I got arrested, I got a feeling that it was definitely because just the way I looked. And I know that sounds like, oh, you fucking victim. Like, what happened? I'm like, dude, you would have to know exactly what happened. I'm not gonna get into it, but it was kind of like it was pretty obvious. Like,
Well,
I had like done nothing wrong.
And let's face it, you, Enzo Montana, you do not have a victim mentality whatsoever. Not even close.
But I also,
not even close.
I also don't look like the most friendly fucking guy.
Yeah,
you run into.
You kind of have the resting asshole face.
I got the
at
resting
times,
bitch face. I know that, man. But still, so I know, like you get into your point. I'm kind of like, and I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but
no, you're fine. This open forum.
Kind of the reason I want to even bring up that the bad experiences I had with cops, and they have been more than once, but the first one was the worst one, because like again, never felt less of a fucking person, and I could not fucking hate cops more that day. To this day, I don't fucking take that experience and the other fucking two that I had and say abolish the police.
All cops are bastards.
All cops are bad. Like, I still don't do that because I fucking see the bigger fucking picture, what cops actually do for the community and what they fucking represent. We gave them the power to fucking protect us. They don't do it all the fucking time, but for the most part, they fucking do, man. And there's been times that I have called the cops, and they have been there for me, and they have fucking...
Oh, yeah.
And they fucking show up. And, nowadays they don't show up right away because fucking there's so much fucking crime in Anchorage and so many fucking vehicles getting jacked. So, anyways, that's a different story. Either way, I had a bad experience, yet I'm not a fucking cop hater. But I do think it's too fucking easy for cops to be cops. And fuck defunding the cops. Dude, fund the motherfuckers and fucking make it harder for them to be cops.
That 6-week course you got to take. Like, dude, let's put that into like 6 months or a year.
Like
where
every fucking 6 months, you gotta and fucking upgrade
another
shit.
Psychological profile and another
and constantly upgrade these fucking courses to where like they have to fucking work to be better fucking cops. Like you have to make it fucking harder for them.
I'm gonna put it like this: all of the things that all of the anti-gun people want to be ensued on top of gun owners, I want that to be how the police have to deal with their jobs. Like, I think, just like you said, every 6 months, you should have to go for another psychological evaluation and make sure that you're not turning into, like I said, the Stanford experiment where you're turning into a monster because you have power.
Dude, have you ever heard about this, like, internal affairs? Like, what the fuck is that? So when a cop fucks up, he doesn't go to just a court, or they don't get fucking sued.
They get
like,
special investigated.
This is going to internal affairs. What the fuck? No, fuck you, man. Like, no, this shit should be public, and it should be fucking judged by the fucking public. Nobody's so fucking...
If you're fucking around, I'm sorry, but you should be shamed.
Everybody knows, because, I've watched a lot of movies. The cops have their own backs, they fucking cover themselves, and, like, their own fucking... I don't know what they call the fucking... bosses or the supervisors,
right? The guys, the above guys, the lieutenant or the whatever, the chief, or whatever,
right? They fucking watch each other's
they cover
back,
each other.
Man. It shouldn't fucking be like that. When somebody fucks up, man, it can't just be this whole internal affair shit. And I realize I probably sound pretty fucking ignorant by now. Somebody's probably saying like, it's not like that. It actually fucking blah, blah. Whatever, dude. I don't know, man. It's in the movie, so it's real for me. But one thing that I do know is that it's too easy for cops to be cops, man. And there's need to be not defunding, but more funding and making it harder for cops to be cops. Because, like I said, the times that I've been pulled over and I see this fucking young fucking kid.
Punk-ass kid.
Like, he's just nervous even talking to me. And then he makes a decision to either write me a fucking big ticket or fucking... put
you in his car or let you go or whatever.
Well, and it hasn't been like a young fucking cop that has put me in the car, but he was being like, the guy that put me in his car, his partner was like this really young fucking kid. And I don't know if that's just like part of training or whatever.
He's learning.
But still, man, the fact that you get to put on that uniform so fucking young, man. And then again, I realized that you can be a soldier and you can be shooting people in the Middle East as soon as you're like 17, 18. I understand that. But, maybe there's something wrong with that too. Well, I don't know.
There's also a difference when you're in a position where you're exacting power in a war type situation versus on civilians on American soil in a city street too. If what had happened to George Floyd had been an insurgent over in Afghanistan after he had been firing his AK-47 at other soldiers, no one would care. They'd be like, you should have crushed that motherfucker's neck.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Right.
it's just a difference of circumstances with people.
It's here, and then you have this generation of fucking losers that have nothing fucking better to fucking do but burn shit down and fucking loot and fucking riot. They think they're fucking... They know they're not fucking doing this for social justice. They know it, and that's what pisses me off.
Deep down, you know that 65-inch
because
TV
if they
you
spend
stole.
5 minutes to see who George Floyd was, or Jacob Blake, and fucking like even Breonna Taylor, all these people that fucking look up Breonna Taylor, dude, look it the fuck up and shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up about her, dude. Like, look it up. Look it up.
Basically, every other subject that I ever talk about with people, it's like, just do your research before you come at me with arguments and hate and yelling and screaming. And please, just do your research.
But it's like, it's crazy. It's like, so there's the cops, and there's my position on cops. It's like, don't defund, fund it, but make it harder for fucking cops to be cops. And through that process, get rid of a lot of fucking cops that are just not fit to be fucking cops.
Yeah, it's time to recycle.
So that's my opinion on the cops part. And then the other side, it's like, let's stop fucking pretending these people were fucking stand-up fucking citizens. Look at their fucking rap sheets. That's what we're fucking burning the country for. That's why we're fucking like saying, you know, Black Lives Matter and fucking social justice and this and that. I'm like, dude, Black Lives Matter, dude. Look out Chicago and the fucking gang situation over there. You don't mean that. You just want to fucking burn shit down, and you just want to fucking act like you're better than everybody else, man. You know, racism is life and fucking well, but it's not what you're fucking making out to be, and not, you know, people are just getting fed by the fucking media and just fucking gaslighting every fucking situation, man. It's ridiculous, dude. Racism is so alive and well that just on Friday, Brian and I just watched an episode of fucking racism. Just watched it right there in fucking Home Depot parking lot. We were just there. You know, I parked at fucking Home Depot, and then I saw that Brian's fucking van was there, so I kind of waited for him. So he came out, and we were smoking a cigarette. You're in Home Depot on Tudor and Old Sewer.
Yeah.
You know, right next to Lowe's, whatever. So,
yeah.
So, you know, they have the contractor parking lot, which is like right in front of the door.
Yes.
So, you got the whole covered area to park there if you're a contractor, but
for
like
loading and unloading.
I park there at any fucking time, but I do work in carpentry, so whatever. Even if I have to fucking,
I belong there, goddamn.
even if I have to buy like a pair of batteries, I'll park there. I'll fucking park there. But anyway, sometimes when it's packed, people park outside of that or at the end of that. I do it all the time, dude. No big deal. Just kind of, you're not on a spot, but like everybody fucking parks there, dude. Anyways, this big fucking truck parked like on the outside where you're supposed to, like where it's like your first spot.
Mm-hmm.
From where I was standing, I didn't see he was blocking anybody. I do find annoying when some fucking trucks like don't park all the way in, or they have like shit sticking out.
And now it's difficult to get in and
so
out.
So when you want to
there.
get into the parking lot, it's kind of fucking whatever. And anyways, this guy, he's like loading some shit, and then this old white guy, and he matters, comes out of the fucking contractor side. He's got one of those push carts. Flat cards, and he has some like long, like it looked like he was like some 12 or 16 foot, like 2x4s, 2x6s, some plywood in it, and he's like walking around this guy's truck because he parked there, and then he starts cussing him out like, you motherfucker, why do you fucking park there? Like, you're not supposed to fucking park there, you fucking asshole. And the other guy's like, whoa, man, I'm sorry, man. Like, I mean,
all I did was park my truck.
And he said, like, just what I was thinking. It's like, dude, people are parking all the fucking time, man. I'm not even blocking the entry or anything. He was like, yeah, but you're not supposed to fucking park there, you fucking piece of shit. So the other guy started really cool. I would have just been like, dude.
You want to get knocked out, old man?
I was like, oh my God, he's too fucking dude, he's too cool, man. So this guy, all he tells me is to shut the fuck up. And no, you shut the fuck up. I was like, you know what, old man, shut the fuck up, man. Just fucking go, man. Just fucking go. I want nothing to do with this guy. So this fucking...
Now the old man lost it.
He turns around and he starts walking away from me, and he tells me, you fucking illegal. And the other guy says, I was born in fucking Nebraska. And me and Brian start laughing like, that's so hilarious. Like, this fucking guy is so racist. And it's like, look, man, like we're witnessing racism. This white guy, just look at this guy. He looked kind of brownish. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I would have never guessed that he was Hispanic, but I guess he didn't. He wasn't white. So there was that.
Yeah.
You know, Um, God, can you drink fucking beer, man?
Right now, you're all upset right now.
Thinking about this fucking white old racist guy at fucking Home Depot. I was gonna fucking pull my phone, but I just don't want to be one of those Karens or one of those guys just documenting fucking everything. Like, oh look, guys,
Racism live and well in Anchorage, Alaska.
well, I wouldn't post anyways, just because like some fucking those fucking Antifa fucking idiots would have fucking probably used it. Be like, oh look what happened in Anchorage, Alaska. See, look, man, nothing happened. Yes,
This is a brown man
Look, man,
filming
yes.
a white guy abusing a brown man.
All white man just pissed off that he had to walk around this guy's fucking pickup truck and just call him an illegal just because he wasn't white. And it was like a last resort fucking insult. And the guy tells me I'm from fucking Nebraska, and like the other guy's like, he says something like, yeah, but your parents probably weren't. I mean, at that point, you know, I would have gone from a beating
Now
to
talking about
a
your
mauling,
mama.
dude.
Yeah,
I
now
would've
talking about your mama.
I would have mauled this motherfucker, dude. And so
You're gonna
it's,
turn into Lope Dog from
so-
Don't Be a Man. What you say about my
I don't
mama?
have a blind side for it. I mean, just because I vote right, I'm conservative or Republican, whatever, you know. It's
Just
what
because
it,
you have a safe of guns at the house.
it's
and-
what it is. It doesn't mean that I don't acknowledge what's happening. Just like I acknowledge what happened to George Floyd is fucking terrible. I acknowledge that, yeah, there's a fucking white old man fucking being racist. Like, I'm not gonna fucking excuse him for it just because I fucking vote right. I'm like, no, dude, like, yeah, this motherfucker, like, I wanted to, man. I was like, I kind of want to walk out there, man.
I kind of want to be brown.
But I just kind of want to be on the way to see if he says anything to me. I was like, oh, please say something.
See, this is why you'd be a bad cop.
Oh, I could never be. I could never be in a position of power, dude. I mean,
You already know.
I'm barely in a position of power in this band, and I know I
can't even help it.
I'm kind of a dick, you know. But you know, for the better of good. But I'm pretty sure that's what politicians said.
Right? No, it's a couple of pawns. Gotta win the chess game.
But yeah, man, settle up, man. Fucking, it's oh, man, we're when is the election? November 3rd.
Yep.
And with the whole mail-in voting, I mean, there's a chance that we won't even know who the president is that same night. I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Any of you who support this mail-in voting thing, all you're
you just
doing
want to
is-
cheat.
Yeah, all you're
just
doing,
wanna cheat.
all you're doing is setting it up so that the fucking higher ups get to choose and just tell you these were the fucking numbers.
But
'Cause
what
there's
about COVID, Ryan?
No, dude, there is no
Ryan, but what about COVID? Ryan, but I am scared.
We'll talk about COVID, motherfucker.
Ryan.
Talk about COVID.
I am scared. What about COVID?
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, hold on. Let me answer that for me. You fucking request a ballot. That's what happens. You can request your fucking ballot. You're voting by mail. Do you want to vote by mail? Request your fucking ballot. There you go. Simple. But mail-in ballot, they'll just send you shit without you even fucking asking for it. You want to cheat. That's the way I fucking see it. You want to cheat. You want to cheat because you know that even if you think like, well, if I get it, fucking, I'm just going to send my back, my dude. What about the people that didn't ask for it? They get it and somebody else fucking fills it up for them. I mean, and there's like a bunch of other scenarios. So it's like, if you're so in favor of mail-in ballot because COVID, you want to use the COVID fucking excuse, dude, request it. You got the right to do that. You can do it. Why are we even fucking? Why is this even a thing?
All I'm saying is, dude, like, I'll just an example. Like, I go to Alaska, USA every other Friday to, handle my check and do all of that. You wait in line 6 feet apart. They're spraying the fucking counter and doing a wipe down and clean before you walk up. What is preventing us from doing voting the regular way with a system that way? Yes, it would take longer, but let's stop. I'm just saying. I'm just saying for the people who are truly paranoid about it, what's stopping us from doing it that way?
They're not. They go to the grocery store. They fucking stand in line at fucking Costco. Goddamn.
4 feet away.
Costco was packed today. Yesterday, Fred Meyer's was fucking packed. I was like, what is this shit? Is this second coming of fucking, like, lockdown? Or, like,
we
what's
hoard all
going
the
on?
toilet paper now? Like,
What's going on? So, of course, I went and bought some toilet paper. No, I really, we were out. I wasn't hoarding it, but besides, if shit goes down, I'll just go take it from your house. I got more guns than you do, so.
You do not have more guns than I do.
Nobody has more. Well, a lot of people have more guns than you do. I definitely don't have more guns than you. You're coming to a point where I'm giving you shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
you gotta stop it.
Right.
You know?
You know,
I
it's
used to
bad.
be- I used to
you
be
know,
your
it's bad
chi-
if Enzo Montana is telling me, dude.
I
I
used
think
to be
you
your
have too many-
cheerleader for like, get it, man, get it. To like, all right, dude.
Do you really need that?
I mean, it's the same caliber times 3. Like 3 guns with the same caliber, Ryan.
Well, I like having ammo that works for all the weapons. Yeah, I guess I get it, but
Well, I can arm all of you guys. I'm like, yeah, but I got my own. I mean,
I have some though, man.
I get if you have 2 of the same caliber in case one breaks, but I mean, that's just, I mean, that is just, at that point, you're just going to switch guns. You're either going to switch to a handgun, to a fucking shotgun. But I guess if you have to have 2, but 3?
Dude, I gotta be honest, man. I was hoping that our big world problem was gonna be zombies and not a pandemic. I was really hoping for zombies, dude.
When COVID was popping up, I was like, oh shit, here comes the zombies.
right? All of a sudden, we're gonna see the Umbrella Corporation logo pop up on the screen, and yeah, dude, I was hoping for zombies.
Well,
But-
it says is the Bill Gates logo. Which one is Bill Gates? Is it Dell or is it
Bill Gates is Microsoft.
Microsoft? Oh, so it's like the window. I'm pretty close. Pretty close. To
Yeah,
the
I was there. You know, it was a thing. You know.
Oh man, so yeah, man, it's crazy. I know that Well, this podcast isn't really just music, and I realize that a lot of times we talk about like our old shit and the past shows and how the scene used to be or whatever.
But nothing's happening right now. What do we have to talk about currently? You guys want to talk about the music scene currently?
There's none.
Look this. What you see right here? This is what's happening in the music scene right now.
Yeah,
Absolutely
we're
nothing.
doing live stream shows now. That's the fucking thing now. I never
Dude,
fucking
did
thought.
you see that Facebook is now trying to shut that shit down? Like they're trying to say
We
that.
can't even live
dude,
stream
I'm telling
shows.
you right now, dude. My homie sent me a picture because he's a DJ, and what it says they've set up new guidelines for live streaming fucking music and using music as a platform for people. You could possibly get your page deleted and banned for life for using music over live stream.
But what are the rules? Like if you do what? Like if you break what rule? I mean, because everybody's doing it. I mean, I heard about it, and somebody actually fucking
Hold on, I've literally got a picture of their guidelines right here.
somebody commented on our event that, well, hopefully Facebook doesn't take it down. I'm like,
Says, okay, music guidelines, Facebook. These supplemental terms apply to you if you post, share videos, or other content containing music on any Facebook products.
if you share videos, if
You
share
are
music-
responsible for the content. Well, hold on. You are responsible for the content you post. People use your products to share content with their family and friends. Keep in mind, you remain solely responsible for the content that you post, including any music that features in this content. Nothing in these terms constitutes any authorization by us with respect to any use of music on any of our products. Use of music for commercial or non-personal purposes in particular is prohibited unless you have obtained appropriate licenses.
Right. If you use
You may not use video on our products to create a music listening experience. We want you to be able to enjoy videos posted by family and friends. However, if you use videos on our product to create a music listening experience for yourself or for others, your videos will be blocked and your page, profile, or group may be deleted.
fuck you, Facebook.
This includes live video.
I think it refers if you're using fucking music that is not yours. So like if you are fucking created, this is your music, it's licensed, like this is our creation. We're not ripping anybody off. You're not fucking playing music over the PA that it doesn't belong to us. Kind of like when you post something on YouTube and if you fucking use anybody's track, like MetalCast or whatever, their algorithm like catches you right away and just blocks it because like that music doesn't belong to you. Then again, I'm probably fucking like don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but
These videos posted by family.
I mean, that I heard about that a while ago, and bands are still fucking doing live music, like big bands, not fucking,
Yeah.
not us, like fucking big fucking bands. Like Darkest Tower just did a fucking live concert, and they're doing it, and bands are fucking doing it. I haven't heard of anybody.
Well, it
getting
does
blocked.
say including any music that features in this content. Any authorization by
But he
us
talks
with
about
respect
license.
to any music on any of our
He
products.
talks about licensing, so like
Use of music for commercial or non-personal purposes. in particular is prohibited unless you have obtained. Okay, so that right there says basically if you're using someone else's music, you need fucking license.
Right, of course. It's like I said, like I used to make skate videos of my skateboarding, and I used to draw fucking music from CKY.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, right there. You may not use videos on our products to create a music listening experience. Just saying, my buddy sent me that the other day because, like I said, he's a DJ now. He's like, I can't even live stream my DJing and whatnot. And
yeah, but DJs, first of all, it's
that
dumb.
was my first thing.
It's not dumb.
That
but
was
it's
the
kinda
first
stupid.
thing I was gonna say to him. Was like, well, when you're a DJ, 99% of the time you're using everybody else's music.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to do if you fucking, because that's kind of a way around it to use other people's music to like make content and or like even sell stuff. Like if you're charging tickets for people to live stream and you're using other people's music, then since it's live, it's kind of hard.
That's copyright infringement technically.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like fucking. I bet for the people in Facebook and that want to fucking make sure you're not using other people's shit to catch it. So like, who knows, man? But
we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, people. So we're gonna do what it do, baby. We're gonna do what it do.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, about our last live stream, yeah, it was my fault that our fucking.
It was your fault?
Yeah, you know what happens? You know what happens? That my phone, I always keep the fucking screen locked, so
it never turns with the camera.
So every time we've done a fucking live stream here, I've noticed that I couldn't I put live stream and I fucking turn it and it doesn't turn, or like I turn it and I press live stream, but it's already locked. So like. You
never hit auto rotate, basically.
So basically, what you gotta do is make it so it fucking rotates. You fucking turn your camera where it's like fucking landscape, and then you press.
So is this your apology to all the people you were calling dumb for not flipping their phone?
Well, you still could have done what I fucking told you to do. You could have still fucking like lock your screen and fucking turn. But I realized that some people are watching on their laptops and in their fucking smoke shops in Hawaii and Seattle. So I appreciate you guys watching it, but I'm sorry that. I didn't.
Hey, and when we do our next one, we need everybody to super boost that because I can count at least 10 people who, after the fact, said, "Man, you guys did a live stream. How come I didn't know?" And it's like we were posting it,
right.
But we need everybody to boost that. We want you to throw it at everybody you can.
Well, also, I didn't want to give Facebook any money, so I didn't put any money into our advertisement.
No, don't give Zuck any money, dude. Zuck doesn't need any more fucking money.
Bro, he needs like $5 a week from me. He needs it.
He needs it. He's got to have it, bro. I'm the one keeping him alive.
Anyways, coming up here in 45 minutes. Yeah, let's fucking wrap this up. So, anyways, in fucking... Put a fucking bow on this fucking shit fucking gift.
Sorry, but this is more of our venting podcast episode.
Yeah, it's just crazy seeing what's happening and like just knowing that here in the next fucking 2 to 3 weeks is gonna get fucking worse, man. And people just have to remember that if Trump ain't calling you, he is not fucking like paying your bills, man. Fucking, you're not getting arrested when you're not doing anything fucking bad.
Or the people who are pretending that Trump himself is like coming to your door and putting COVID-19 in your mailbox for you.
Dude, he's doing nothing, just like Obama didn't do shit for you besides fucking... Anyways, I'm not going to get into it, but for the most part, he didn't do anything for you. Trump is not doing anything for us, man. Fucking... And the cops are not arresting you for you just being at fucking home. So fucking knock it the fuck off, dude. Oh, Breonna Taylor, shut up. Read the fucking report and read her rap shit and the fucking everything about it.
Can you imagine
Shut up.
What's going to happen in our streets if Trump gets elected again, how crazy it's gonna fucking be.
Hey man,
I know. I already know. You don't even have to say it.
Well, we're in Alaska,
I already know.
I mean, I wish a motherfucker would. No, man, but you gotta fucking forget about these politicians, man. I mean, and this whole like anti-cop sentiment. It's not good for anybody. you want cops in the street because
Dude,
you don't want us to police you.
I just want to say
you don't want us to be the police.
I just want to say real quick. You remember that thing that happened a few weeks ago where that one kid shot those people that attacked him in the streets of fucking I think it was
Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yes, Kyle. Perfect example.
Dude, great shot.
I would just like to point out that all these anti-cop, defund the cop people.
That's what happens when you don't have cops.
Once Kyle started shooting people died, the first thing every single one of them did was run to the police to tell the police that guy was just shooting people.
You want Kyle Rittenhouse in the streets?
Do you actually want no cops?
You don't
because I don't think that's actually what you want. And I'm telling you right now.
You don't want a 17-year-old with an AR.
From a standpoint right now, you don't want Enzo Montana patrolling your streets, putting down the the criminals that he feels are criminals. You don't want. Look at him. You don't want that because he'll be putting motherfuckers down, okay? And he'll go to home and he'll kiss his wife and he'll go to sleep at night like nothing happened.
This video is definitely getting taken down.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying. You guys should think this.
I'm just saying the extreme of defund cops is absolutely ridiculous. In a society as modern as ours and as many people as we have, there has to be a governing force of some kind that keeps order. There has to be. And
we're too crazy to govern ourselves, man.
And right now,
you guys know that.
Well, no, I'm telling you right now, if they defund the cops, there's only one other option, and that's stepping back the other way. The military is going to be coming in and being the police in the streets. And now we're talking about us being fucking countries like fucking Syria and fucking, all those crazy countries down in the fucking Congo and whatever where...
Right. Put on your tinfoil hat. It's like down there.
Oh, shit, there it is.
Martial law.
I'm just saying, dude, that the government's not just going to fucking not police us. So either we have cops and state troopers or the military is going to be the ones that come in and do the control. Right. That's what's going to happen.
You guys just got to remember that all your friends and family that you loved and respect before any of this crazy shits are happening since 2016, I mean, they're still the same people. You probably didn't know, like, what their fucking politics were or whatever. But it's like, just kind of the way I see most of my friends. Most of my friends are liberal, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't look at them and say they're fucking idiots. I look at them and say, like, holy shit, remember the time we fucking party and we fucking play music and we had a great time and we had dinner, this and that. Dude, their politics, like, look at it. None of that shit mattered back then. It shouldn't fucking matter this much now. Well, dude, it's different. It is not. You just think it is because the fucking media is
telling you it's different.
It's telling you it isn't. It's telling you, like, this is it. Dude, I've been hearing that since I can vote. Like, oh, this is it, man. This is the election that's gonna... Man, it's important. It's important, but just don't forget that the friends that you had, the family members that you used to speak to... You
should still love them, just like they should still love you. Nothing's changed. Except
that I do have to unfollow a lot of you because...
Yes, you have definitely hit that button.
I don't delete my friends, but I just think it's sad that their lives... Every post is political, bashing Trump, bashing the police, bashing this and that. Oh, right-wingers, oh, Trumpers, this and that. And it's like, dude, like, your life became... Like, your life wasn't this, man. Like, you're letting fucking media and fucking just
politics
Facebook...
give you a reason to be mad.
It's like, stop it, dude. Like, this wasn't happening before. Oh, things were good. No, they weren't.
Everything
Look up
sucked
the Obama
then too.
Administration.
Everything sucked
Look it
then
up.
too. We have been in the toilet circling the bowl for a very long time right now. Very long time. And I'm going to... Dude, we have...
The Bush administration?
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Dude.
What a fucking disaster.
Either of them. Pick one. I liked Clinton, but he was getting his. You know what I'm saying?
I was in Colombia when Clinton... But I remember that even back in Colombia, like, people really like Clinton. I don't know. He seemed cool. Does he got laid?
His wife is evil as shit, but...
Man, fuck that bitch. You know what? I think we can all agree on hating one person.
And that's Hillary Clinton. I think we can all agree that she's a terrible person.
But Trump, not... Listen to me. Clinton. Hillary Clinton. You know that bitch was crazy.
Evil.
You know it.
Dude, I saw a picture online the other day that literally summed it up so well. It was like, I'm not calling Hillary Clinton a liar, but how many people do you know have 57 friends that committed suicide?
He got suicided, bro.
Got suicided.
All right, holy shit, man. We always fucking push this to an hour. All right. Anyways,
we're gonna let y'all go.
Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, or you probably are going to dislike this one a lot.
Yeah, this one's probably going to rub a lot of people the wrong way.
That's
but,
all right, man.
It is what it is.
You know, I just
we
want to wrap it
love
up
you all, whether you
with the
agree with
message
us or
of, like,
not.
you know, remember that your friends and family, man, you fucking love them before all this. Don't let... There's a lot of mind control going on, man. Media and just driving a narrative.
Heavy influencing.
It doesn't have to be this way, man. And don't let fucking November 3rd determine whether you stop speaking to another person or a family member or not. You know, these politicians are going to do nothing for you.
None of them.
You go to work. You put fucking food in your fucking table. No,
Not Trump,
Obama
not Biden,
didn't,
not
Obama
Biden.
didn't.
None of them.
Biden,
You're the
fucking-
one that paves your way, not them. Not them.
And definitely not that idiot fucking Ethan Berkowitz.
Definitely not Ethan Berkowitz.
All right, everyone. Thank you for fucking listening.
Yep.
Hopefully the
we'll
world
have-
didn't end after this podcast. And here in the next 3 weeks,
We'll have another. Or a live show.
well, we will do a live show. We might do a Halloween live show at the end of October. So if it's not the 31st or the 1st of November, probably the weekend before that. And we'll try to do something. But
We're trying to stay alive, regardless what happens. We told you originally a long time ago, Decepticide is never going to die, and we're trying
literally,
never to let that happen.
one of us has to die.
Yeah, literally one of us is going to have to die for this band to stop. So keep that in mind. If you ever wonder, hey man, what would happen to Decepticide? Nothing happened to us. We're just dormant like every other single person on the planet right now. But we're going to keep doing our thing. Thank you for all your support. Keep supporting. Keep supporting. And love each other, man. This is crazy times right now. We all need each other right now. We need each other right now. So don't forget who your friends and family are. Don't forget about the ones you care about.
Absolutely, man. Love you, brother.
I love you too, man.
Well, that's it. We're out.